And that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.
The problem with Normal is that the first half of the film is too, well, normal. Set in a small town in Minnesota, of course there isn't really anything there to captivate audiences except the sporadic appearance of a CGI moose with a paint bucket attached to one of his antlers. Bob Odenkirk narrates a way too long exposition as he guides audiences through his decision to take up the role of Normal, Minnesota's interim sheriff and his reasoning behind creating personal demons for himself just because he is good at doing his job and dealing out justice. The film then segues into a shoehorn swirl couple that does a Dog Day Afternoon bit that triggers some Yakuza financiers to fly over to Normal and check on their assets. Now, this could have been achieved without the forced swirl couple, and once their side quest is over, that leaves the remaining half of the film to pick up the pieces, with Looney Tunes level violence complete with dynamite sticks blowing up after false starts, and enough guns popping to make Yosemite Sam cream in his chaps. And if that's not enough to make this neo-western Eastwood enough, Normal gets a nice little bow put on top of it with a climax lifted straight out of Blazing Saddles, minus all the fourth wall breakage. Just as with Kolstad's most recent works, from Ballerina to Nobody 2, Normal suffers from an extended opening exposition which would have been better off minimized by jumping straight into the action. Both Lena Headey and Jess McLeod were great on screen and had some interesting backstories, but their scenes appeared to have been cut short in favor of the Swirler's side quest, which looks to have been pushed in there during a late rewrite. I was far more invested in Headey and McLeod's roles than the Swirlers doing their best Pacino impressions. Also, oddly, Henry Winkler was cast as the mayor, only for what amounted at best as a cameo appearance. Again, I blame the possible Swirler rewrite. I understand bank heists are a part of the spirit of Westerns, but their segment was unnecessary and complicated an already drawn-out intro that bled out way too far into the runtime. This seems to be a common affliction in Kolstad-Odenkirk collaborations, starting with the latest Nobody. Action flicks should be microwave hot, not take as long to heat up as a normal day in fictional Normal, Minnesota.
Pop your popcorn, that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.